Good morning, Santa Clarita. Delgado and Jen here with you. Jen did leave because we have a packed studio with us. We have KHTS co-owner Carl Goldman in with us there's a massive award in here and award winners of Mercedes-Benz. But good morning, Carl.
Good morning. Yeah, we have got the Mercedes-Benz of Valencia team here with Shawn, the general manager, Kirk, and EV. And we're going to hear from all of them. But sitting in front, for those that are listening right now and can't see this on Facebook or YouTube, there is a trophy that is probably the size of the Empire State Building. Why don't you tell us about it, Shawn?
You know, when we started, I think, Carl, you were one of the first guys that I had the pleasure and honor of talking to. You wanted to make Mercedes-Benz Valencia great again. It was a thing. It was a slogan. But literally, this kind of, brings it home. This is Best of the Best trophy that's only awarded to literally a handful of dealerships across the entire nation. Close to 400 dealerships. And we're honored that in our first year together, we were the recipients of this award. Mercedes recognized us for being one of the fastest growing dealerships in the entire nation. And Santa Clarita resident. I mean, this was a dealership, a town with a lot of opportunity, great people, great community, just ripe with opportunity, great folks. And we came in with a mission. We wanted to put a Mercedes in every single driveway. And by us sticking, kind of true to that mission, we were able to bring this back home to Santa Clarita Valley. So, it's nice to have it here.
And the fastest growing isn't just because you've got great inventory to sell. It's because of the whole experience.
We're making a very concerted effort, to basically put a Mercedes in every driveway in Santa Clarita Valley. Whether you drive a Toyota, my staff knows. If you're from Santa Clarita Valley, you're treated like royalty. That's our job, to give you the best customer service one way or another. But we will get way more aggressive for our local residents, because once you have the experience, once you have a Mercedes, you're not going to want to go back to anything. I mean, it's just, you have the best of the best, right? So once you're in a Mercedes-Benz, you're not going into anything. And then, you're referring us to your friends, to your family. So it's just a growing business. We're doing it very organically, and knock on wood, thank God, it's been working.
You also have the best chocolate chip cookies in the country.
We do. Yeah. We have chips, cookies, healthy chips. Yeah, we've got it's a good experience.
So tell us where you received the award and what was that like?
It was actually very nice. So Mercedes, recognized us. They reached out to us last year, and they gauge you across several different parameters. And we were knocking it out of the park. So, when we got wind that we're going to win it, it was very exciting. And then we pushed all the way because, again, to bring it back home, to Santa Clarita, that was the purpose. That was the goal. And, I'm going to double up on it. We're going to get it back-to-back again this year. That's a guarantee.
Okay.
That's a guarantee.
We'll hold you to that.
So I promise you, next year we'll be here with two of them. That's a personal promise.
So Mercedes-Benz of Valencia is one of the key sponsors for the KHTS Santa Clarita Home and Garden Show that's coming up next weekend at Central Park, free of charge over at Central Park, over by the stairs and the dog park over there. I hope all of you get over to it. It's Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4, both days. And my favorite over there, Shawn, is that you have the Sprinter on display. Talk about that.
This is our new Sprinter, manager, EV.
That'll be my job to make sure I bring you the right stuff. But yeah, Home and Garden Show. I mean, when I first started here, I've been with Mercedes-Benz of Valencia for only a week now. But Mercedes in general, about quite some time. And Shawn said, "Hey, we have a community event next weekend. Got to make sure we do a turnout." So I'll be over there Saturday, Sunday, talking about the vans. I'll have a few vehicles on display. For those who do like gardening, I'll have a stake bed, some service bodies, some general information, some pricing, and of course, if you're local business in Santa Clarita, we have special incentives for you. So if you want something and you think it's the time, we'll take care of you and give you the best deal we can, and be happy to see you guys there.
And then the Sprinter, of course, will be right there at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing because the last time we watched people walk in and the husband would grab the wife and turn the other way and have to walk inside the Sprinter to check it out. It's really amazing.
It is, because Sprinter is honestly one of the best commercial vehicles out there. I mean, me being 6'6", I can comfortably stand inside the high roof easy without bending down, and that's ultimately the goal, because all those contractors who use us, and not only them, it's families who use it for camping and stuff. It's comfort that you need. It's one of the most comfortable seats. I've driven them across the nation. I've driven from New York to San Diego and all around the country. It's good MPG, so with this gas prices, you got to be able, to have good MPG, and that's about 23, 24 miles per gallon. It's a diesel.
23, 24 miles.
Correct. Yeah, that's
for a camper.
For a camper or a work van. I mean, it depends how you load it. I mean, it's one of those vans, not only looks good, but it drives good, and you don't have to service it as much because it's diesel. Only 12 to 15,000 mile interval. That's it.
And you've got fabulous financing over there, so you can get the Sprinter for a very affordable price.
1,000,000%. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz Financial is aggressive on the rates. We're aggressive on the pricing. So if it's something that you need, we'll take care of it as much as we can.
And Kirk, you've been awfully quiet. What's been going on your end?
Yeah, so to follow up on his Sprinter point, right, we are one of the only dealers that services our Sprinters for the same price as a passenger car, right? So we're very, very competitive in that aspect. Some places you go, it's diesel, right? It's commercial. We're going to give you, charge you more, right? We have the same fees across the board for service A, service B, tire rotations, anything that you're looking for your Sprinter or passenger car, right? We have a lot of good things going on down in our service department. We have several discounts that we are running. They change monthly, right? And going back to, right, the trophy, right, I think that that is a ginormous reflection, right, on the Santa Clarita Valley and all of our customers that believe in us, that come in there, that are driving that number, right? Those metrics, right, look the way they do because of the support, the belief from our local community that comes in there and chooses to do business with us, right, and trust us with the, one of their prized possessions, right? I mean, next to your home, that's pretty much the second largest purchase you're ever going to make, and we treat it as such, right?
And what I love is you can bring the car in for servicing and still have a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
You love those cookies.
they are famous.
I'm going to
They are
start a
pretty
whole
popular.
new revenue stream
Right,
for you guys
right.
for those chocolate
Right,
chip cookies.
right. They are popular.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else is new with Mercedes, Shawn?
Actually, again, piggyback on Kurt's point, the community has been very good to us, receptive to us, and obviously we appreciate that, because of everything that we are doing. So we started a new kind of thing. Last month was the first month. For every car that we sell in Santa Clarita Valley, we donate $100 to a different charity every single month. So basically, last month we still have to tally. It was something like 5,000 or 6,000, and that number's only going to grow, right? So let's say we saw 150 cars in Santa Clarita Valley. Typically, we sell about 250, 300 cars. Generally, we like to be around 50% within our hometown. So, you're talking anywhere from 5, 6, 10, upwards of 15,000 that's going to go to a local charity. And, coming back to the same point that we've been talking about now for about a year, you could buy a car anywhere, right? There are tons of dealerships. First and foremost, we appreciate you giving us the opportunity, the town, the city gives us the opportunity, because you're keeping the tax dollars and revenues over here as opposed to helping other cities build their school and their roads. We're building them over here, right? You're keeping the money over here. Secondly, we're giving back. In terms of charity, I mean, last month I think we have Carousel Ranch, and we have, we're picking different charity every single month. So very exciting, very exciting. The folks give us the opportunity, and we're giving everything back.
Great.
We're all in.
We can definitely feature that. And the 2026 models are out now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what's in store for 2027?
Oh my God! I was in Germany, at the Mercedes meeting, and let me tell you, the product line that's coming out is unreal. It's unreal. It's so exciting. I mean, I can't really divulge everything, but you have convertible G-Wagons. I mean, all kinds of things happening, all kinds of fun things. Mercedes has new leadership that's basically determined to sell 400,000 cars, which is basically about a 20% growth. There's going to be a Mercedes in a lot more driveways. Let's put it that way.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. We'll see you at the KHTS Home and Garden Show
We'll be
next
there.
weekend.
We'll bring the
Saturday
cookies for you.
Sunday. all the stuff. Yeah, bring
Yes,
me
you're going to have
some
to bring the
bring
cookies
me
for
some-
Carl.
bring me some
Carl
chocolate
loves his
chips.
cookies.
But before we go, we'll try Stump the Mercedes-Benz dealers. And also, Delgado, you can participate too.
All right.
So what year did Carl Benz make his first Mercedes car? If you see, let's see who
Does anybody
gets the
have ChatGPT?
closest. Take a guess.
1924? I don't know.
The worst
1846.
1840, of course. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
What do you think, Delgado?
Yeah, 1800 sometime.
Yeah, 1886.
Hey.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
about
That's
40
the stuff.
years.
So,
I had
and
it.
You were almost there.
mbzvalencia.com is where you go to check out all the great deals. I want to thank all of you, Shawn, Kirk, EV, for joining us. Delgado, take it away.
Thank you for coming on in, and we'll see you at the Home and Garden Show. It's going to be happening next weekend, April 25th and 26th. Both shows are free, so head on over there and then make sure you stop by and
One
see that
last thing.
Sprinter van. Oh,
Literally, you can come in and lease right now certain Mercedes models for as little as $249. Just want to throw that out there.
ooh, look at that.
That's the opportunity.
Leaving
This
with
is
the
opportunity.
deal.
Take advantage of it. Take advantage.
Take advantage
And
of
the
that.
cookie.
Santa Clarita residents and a few cookies.
Get your cookies out there. This is Good Morning Santa Clarita with Delgado and Jen on KHTS FM 98.1 and AM 1220 and HometownStation.com.